So, and I asked him, I said, Daniel, you're not telling me. Oh, because my whole point was, you asked me why I wanted a 45-minute rant, and it's only because I stand with black women.
Right.
That's the only reason. I said, I'm shocked that you don't stand with black women the way you stand with this white woman. I'm shocked that you don't understand me standing. I don't understand what you're not understanding here. It was one of those types of conversations. But he did tell me that he gets it. I'm bitter. I want to fuck. My fiance was next to me. It was like it was all confusing. He then went on to say, he then brought Parks and Rory into the mix.
Okay.
And he kept trying to say, well, you do a podcast with, not even Parks, you do a podcast with Rory. Is Rory not allowed to give his opinion on the culture? And because he's white and blah, blah, blah. I said, of course Rory can give his opinion. Anybody can give their fucking opinion. However, if Rory have a fight with somebody black and call him a nigger, guess what?
Yeah.
Party's over.
100%.
No more podcasts, no more friendship. And he said, nah, you wouldn't do that to Russ. I said, shit.
I would expect you
got
to.
me all the way fucked up, Daniel Caesar.
Right.
I would expect you to.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Bassey, Akwa. Joe Budden airs out Daniel Caesar over defending YesJulz. And this nigga Daniel Caesar looks like fucking Eddie Murphy in the fucking 80s with a mix between fucking Shrek and Donkey. You know what I mean? From Shrek. You know what I mean? This nigga, man, this nigga Daniel Caesar can only get pussy from feminist bitches that go to NYU that are all on the artsy shit that chill in their dorm room, you know what I mean, or their apartment with the black lights on and they only smoke organic papers and shit like that. Those are the only type of bitches he can actually get pussy from. So I can see why he's defending YesJulz, you know what I mean? When a nigga like Daniel Caesar pulls up to a black chick, he'll pull up like, hey, did you hear that new Jaden Smith? You know what I mean? Did you hear that new you know? Did you hear that new some random fucking like artsy type of artist? Like these bitches is out here listening to City Girls, and this nigga coming over talking about, hey, you wanna like go listen to some Sade and smoke some organic papers? Like these bitches are smoking backwoods, drinking Henny straight. You know what I mean? And this nigga talking about smoking organic papers. Like, hey, you wanna just chill and just like look at the stars and shit like that? Like, come on, I can understand why Daniel Caesar would have a hard time with black women, you know what I mean? And how he could probably have some sort of hate or vitriol towards black women. Black chicks didn't fuck with a nigga like that, man. You know what I mean? Black chicks didn't fuck with a nigga like that. You know what I mean? When bitches was twerking you know what I mean, Juicy J, you know what I mean? Bitches was twerking a Waka Flocka, you know what I mean? This nigga was talking about like, yo, like let's just go chill and listen to like, let's go chill and listen to, like, Miguel or some shit. Like, he's on that type of top. You know what I mean? And Joe Budden talked about, he did say he wasn't going to go too hard on Daniel Caesar, but this dude is bugging. You know what I mean? This dude is completely bugging. He's completely out of place. You know what I mean? It looks like this nigga Daniel Caesar was chewing on a bike chain or some shit. How the fuck did his gap get like that? You know what I mean? No pause, but he's one of the ugliest niggas I've ever seen. You know what I mean? Only feminist bitches that go to NYU that make protests about equal rights and shit like that can fuck with a nigga like that. Those are the only type bitches I see him fucking with. You know what I mean? All the bitches in the fucking art department fuck with this nigga. You know what I mean? But none of the bitches that be at the cafeteria with they speakers on twerking, he's not fucking with none of them bitches. I mean, he never fucked with a chick with a weave in his life. You know what I mean? He never fucked with a chick with a weave in his life. You know what I mean? So I could see how he could be on that type of time. And I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with having like white friends or any type of shit like that. But he's one of them niggas that you go out, you out with your boys, you chilling, and then you just see him, he's like the only nigga with like 30 white niggas. You know what I mean? And he looking like he blending right in kinda. It's like, wait, my nigga, how the fuck is your hair looking like that? Why is your hair like why is your hair wavy? You know what I mean? Why you black but you got like wavy Justin Bieber hair? Like, you know, in the video games in 2K and Madden, you can they have a black nigga have like wavy hair. Like, how the fuck did he get that hair? I mean, this nigga got the Madden hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga looking like Blueface, that picture they showed of Blueface with like the gothic hair. That's Daniel Caesar. He's one of them niggas. You know what I mean? He's one of them niggas, man. You know what I mean? Like, I could tell he had a hard time with black bitches from America. He probably was in Canada You know what I mean? They probably all on some artsy shit talking about like, let's not smoke weed out of a blunt today. Let's smoke weed out of a vase. Niggas don't even say vase. They say let's smoke weed out of a vase. You know what I mean? That Picasso made, back in 1874 when the famine hit Ireland and like he's on that type of top. You know what I mean? Like he's one of them weird type of dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one of them weird type of dudes. Like just look at the way this nigga dressing. This nigga got on like a corduroy jacket with fucking Clarks on and shit like that. This nigga out here looking like a fucking Jamaican. You know what I mean? Like this nigga out here looking like a Jamaican student. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a representation of what I would call the community or the culture. He's a representation of a whole nother culture. You know what I mean? He's a representation of a whole bunch of other shit, man. That nigga doesn't represent me, man. You know what I mean? That nigga does not represent me. Just know when he's singing about chicks, he's singing about a feminist white bitch that goes to NYU. You know what I mean? He's not singing about you black bitches, man. He's not singing about the black chicks. You know what I mean? Or the Spanish chicks, man. He's not singing for the Spanish bitches in Dykeman. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you felt like that, ma. He's not singing for y'all, man. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Turn on notifications, like, subscribe, y'all. What do y'all think about this nigga Donkey? I mean, this nigga Eddie Murphy. I mean, this nigga Shaniqua from Martin Lawrence. I mean, Daniel Caesar. What do y'all think about him saying this shit defending YesJulz? He definitely had no place defending YesJulz. I mean, saying shit like he's done with black people. It was definitely completely out of line. But we gotta know who to claim out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta know who to claim. You know what I mean? And when it's time for him to get his next Grammy, like, or whatever, his next award, or he's being nominated for shit, and you niggas got the chance to vote, you know what I mean? Don't vote for that nigga if you really feel like this. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you don't fuck with him, then don't vote for the nigga. For whatever fucking Art Basel, whatever type of weird event he's about to go to, don't vote for that nigga to be up on stage with his nipples showing through a ripped shirt or some shit like that. Like, don't vote for this nigga, man. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all niggas think about this in the comment section. Turn on notifications, like, subscribe, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, y'all. Holla.